Hello, ladies and gentlemen. For this digital businesses project, we chose Teradata as our technology company and BMW as our focus company. Teradata Corporation is a database management company which offers several products and services, including software and hardware like Teradata database software, Teradata workload-specific platforms, and Teradata Portfolio for Hadoop, a cloud service and ecosystem management, and business consulting. The strategy of Teradata is to transform how businesses work through the power of data by providing a differentiated set of offerings to the mega data target market through a portfolio of data and analytics solutions. Teradata's most powerful product is Teradata Vintage, a database management system launched by the company in October 2018. This platform integrates analytic functions and engines to provide a scalable, agile platform for access to a wide variety of descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive analytics. Teradata Vintage integrates with popular analytic tools like RStudio or Jupyter and analytic languages like SQL, R, and Python, which allows flexibility for data scientists and business analysts that use the platform. The platform contains a machine learning engine that has over 100 pre-built analytic functions for path, pattern, statistical, and text analysis. Teradata Vintage is available through an as-service offering called Teradata IntelliCloud TM. Teradata focuses on 6 main business outcomes to help companies optimize their productivity and understand the customer better. For example, Teradata uses the power of data to transform finance, to ensure operational excellence, or to enable risk mitigation. Teradata targets 8 industries including retail industry, healthcare and life science, and financial services. For example, they have worked with G.D. Williams, Sanofi, and Danske, which we'll talk about in depth later. Major partners of the company include Microsoft and Amazon for its offering of IntelliCloud on AWS and other public clouds, but also management and technology consulting companies. Teradata's main competitors include SAS Institute, IBM, Salesforce, and Oracle. However, what makes Vintage different is that it's the only platform that brings together 100% of the data, regardless of scale, to help find connections. The platform makes it easy to migrate large amounts of data of different formats from different sources. A faster time to market in biopharmaceuticals can improve patient care or even change patient outcomes. It is one of the reasons why Sanofi works with Teradata. Data analytics are key in the acceleration of their clinical operations and processes. Maestro is an integrated warehouse designed to scale with the aim of addressing clinical challenges coming in part from the high variability of the data captured and used to develop innovative prescription drugs, vaccines, and over-the-counter medicine. Now, in finance, mitigating fraud is a top priority for banks. Businesses lose more than $3.5 trillion each year because of fraud, according to the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. The frauds are becoming more sophisticated each month and harder to identify. The head of advanced analytics, Nadine Gulsar in Danske Bank, said, "Application fraud is a critical, top of the agenda issue for banks, and there is evidence that criminals are becoming savior by the day." Teradata's original fraud detection system was largely based on handcrafted rules that had been proactively applied by the business over time, and according to the company, there were record numbers of false positives, at times reaching 99.5% of all transactions. The problem with old methods is that they only catch a small percentage of real fraud cases and produce a lot of false positives. This is why Danske Bank worked with Teradata in autumn 2016. Together, they developed a platform that scores incoming transactions in less than 300 milliseconds, which means the system can score in real time a transaction made by a customer in a supermarket to provide immediately actionable insights. By using advanced machine learning, they were able to create models that detect fraud within millions of transactions per year and in peak times many hundreds of thousands per minute. The engine also includes an interpretation layer, thus providing explanations and interpretation of blocking activity. The results of the platform were very good. By detecting customer fraud with behavior analysis, the engine realized a 60% reduction in false positives, with an expectation to reach as high as 80%, and also realized a 50% increase of true positives in fraud.
For our focus business, we've chosen BMW. BMW is one of the leading manufacturers of premium cars and motorcycles in the world. The company has three main brands of cars and motorcycles that are Mini, BMW, and Rolls-Royce. Some of the key 2018 figures of the company are that BMW had more than 134,000 employees. They made more than 97 billion euros of revenue and delivered around 2.5 million automobiles to customers. For digital investments, we identified with Squid three different streams of digital investments: products, operations, and marketing digitalization. The most important stream is product digitalization with over $2 billion of investment. The two biggest investments of BMW in digitalization are both in product digitalization with Micron Technology, which is a memory and storage solutions to enhance memory for self-driving cars, and Mobileye, computer vision and machine learning-based sensing products that are implemented in cars as detectors.
In 2016, BMW announced its unique digital strategy called Number One Next. The aim of this strategy is to start a top-down revolution in the digitalization of design, manufacturing, customer experience, and mobility solutions in order to be a leading tech company for the premium mobility by 2025. The three main approaches to this digitalization are profitability, growth, and future. BMW is currently deeply digitalizing its business through these four categories. First, we have digitalization of operations and productions that are often summarized into innovative automation with robots in factories and additive manufacturing with 3D printing. However, smart data analytics and AI uses are increasing in the digitalization of operations. With BMW, they allow, for example, to analyze thousands of bolted connections in vehicle assembly and provide important input for identification of errors before they occur. Smart logistics brings end-to-end visibility and improves the way companies transport goods and control inventory. BMW uses its smart data technologies to provide real-time information on the entire supply chain. We recommend BMW to provide adequate training for employees that are involved in the supply chain process so they can keep pace with these technologies. Moreover, BMW shall also consider the use of drones in the production process. Indeed, Cette started using drones to transport cars components to speed up the manufacturing process, which is expected to reduce part delivery time by 80% according to the Cette VP of Logistics and Production. Then, we've got digitalization of products. With regards to automotive products, customers' needs are changing. A car is no longer a dead zone. It needs to be a place where life can go on as usual. In the context of product digitalization in the automotive industry, there are three main focus areas that are most likely to have a significant impact: autonomous driving, electrification, and increasing connectivity. Well, BMW took all of these three elements and created BMW Vision Act Next due in 2021 and currently at testing stage, making simultaneous use of AI, DA, and cloud services and IoT. According to the European Commission, the adoption of these three elements should increase revenue by 25% by 2022, and autonomous features alone should hold 25% of the new car market by 2035, according to BCG. These benefits should also include more security rides and reduce CO2 emissions by as much as 60%. BMW is actually one of the most technically advanced organizations, as competitors like Ford have also announced autonomous vehicles, but on a less advanced level. Therefore, BMW should keep an eye on trends and competitors in order to stay competitive. Then, we've got marketing digitalization. Before, people used to visit a dealership 4 times prior to a sale. Now, they only do it 1.4 times. This change has been enabled by the increase of information available online. Indeed, BMW has released an online showroom that uses data analytics to provide a pre-configured car for the consumer and where they can order a car in less than 10 minutes at any time of the day. They also implemented an app called My Car is Born, where you can follow the production of your new car on your smartphone from the moment you order it to its delivery. We could recommend them to create design studios and interactive displays like Tesla did to enable customers to custom entirely their car, which means choose every pieces and colors they want. Finally, the new customer-centric approach of BMW now consists of focusing on individual customers rather than dealerships. In order to learn more about their customers' preferences, BMW collected all the available information about them at network dealers. However, as consumers are evolving and cars are becoming more connected, the company decided to stay focused on after-sales services too. Indeed, with its BMW Connected app, the company offers online appointments for car service as soon as possible. Thus, The future vision for 2025 of the company is to get a customer base of 100 million customers for different services. We recommend BMW to accentuate their customer-centric services worldwide, as they started in the Asian market with the Customer Centricity program in China in 2018, which enables their customers to use WeChat to make online appointments. This will help them to expand their customer-centric services while creating transparency with customers and therefore increasing customer loyalty.